Love this channel. Oh no! What's this?
Warning, incoming invaders.
Oh no! The Spacies Mothership is under attack and I've only got time to take 10 gaming items from the room. What do I do?
Spacies.
G'day invaders, welcome to Spacies, and something different for this video. I thought I'd mix things up a bit. If your house was under attack with, I don't know, bushfire, aliens attacking something, and you had to get out of there real quick, and you're only allowed to take 10 items, what would you take? I've been giving this some thought lately because every summer here in Australia, bushfire season is upon us, and I'm not scared of many things. Trolls online, don't really care about them. Snakes, spiders, they don't faze me. But bushfires, that bothers me. So I get to thinking every summer, what would I drag out of here, the mothership? What would I take with me if I had to run out of here in a mad rush? So I got to thinking, what 10 items would I be taking from the mothership? So let's go through those items right now. So starting number one, I'm actually wearing it, and I can't just discount the fact that I'm wearing it, meaning that I can't include it as the 10 items. I have to be very strict. It can only be 10 items. And that is my Shenmue watch, the Timex watch. I'll put a picture of it up here. I purchased this online. No really big story about how I bought it or anything, but I did wear this same very watch to Yokosuka in Japan when I was in the exact same location of where Shenmue was recorded. So for me, this has some sentimental value, so it's got to be one of the top 10 items that I take from me. My Timex Expedition Shenmue watch as worn by Ryo Hazuki. It's not exactly the same, no. It's a white background, not a black background, but the model is the same, and it even lights up at night and has an alarm. It's pretty cool. So item number one, the Shenmue watch. Item number two is going to surprise many of you because you know that I'm a bit of a Sega fanboy, but this bad boy. My recently acquired Pikachu Nintendo 64. I don't like the system. I actually am not a fan of the Nintendo 64. But come on, look at it. It is such a cute system, and the controller, I've got that matching as well. This is the Japanese release model. I would be taking this with me in the case of an emergency. This is coming with me. Item number two, my Nintendo 64 Pikachu edition with the reset button being his foot and his little face lights up. Come on, who could resist? So the next item on my hot list, item number three, would be the Genesis in its box that I recently acquired on the internet, and it included Sonic & Knuckles, which is such an awesome game. This would have to come with me, and it includes, this one didn't include a 6-button controller. Well, I would just have to buy one of those now, wouldn't I? But yeah, the Sega Genesis in its box, that's item number three. So another recent pickup, this was from last year. I can't believe I scored this. And this would be one of the items that I would rescue from the burning Spacies mothership if it was under attack. My GameCube in its box, and it's unused. When I purchased this, it was not used, and it came with the Game Boy player adapter and 2 controllers. Both of the controllers are sitting there and they're not used. To this day, they are as new, not touched. So yeah, that's item number 4, my GameCube. Item number 5. This is starting to get a bit tricky and a little bit difficult, but it would have to be my Sonic lamp. What's this? It's not in it. You can see it in the corner there. My Sonic lamp. I just haven't come across this in the wild. I've never seen anyone else showing off this lamp, and it just really highlights my Sonic fanboyism, and it's just such a nice little addition to the room, and I don't want to lose this. I don't know if they're still available. That's why I'd be taking this with me, my Sonic lamp. Item number 6 on my little rescue mission from the Spacies burning down mothership My Mega Drive. Now, this is my original one from way back, and yeah, I still kept the box, and you can still see it behind me in use. I would have to take this. There's no way that I'd want to be leaving this item behind. So my Sega Mega Drive is the 6th item on the list. And if you're going to be taking a Sega Mega Drive, you got to take with you the Mega CD. So this is the box for my Mega CD. This would be coming with me as well. This is my original one that I bought from Sega on a discount. I bought this for about 450 bucks. I can't remember the exact amount, but $450, boys and girls, back in 1992 was an insane amount of money by today's standards. You're looking at about 900, I think, by today's money. Yeah, so that, and I actually sold my CD player to help get me this, and it's still sitting there and it still works to this very day. I know that there's a common fault with them, the capacitors leak, and I need to get that looked at, but this is going to be saved. This is coming with me. So, so item number, what are we up to, 7? My Sega Mega CD. And if I'm going to be taking with me my Sega Mega CD, I'm going to have something to play on it, aren't I? Yep, Snatcher. I have to take this with me. Every other game I can buy and probably replace easily enough, but not this one. So Snatcher on the Mega CD, that's coming with me if this house is on fire or whatever, or under attack by aliens, or even Snatchers themselves. Now we're getting to the business end of the list, and this is getting harder and harder because I'm looking at so many cool things here in front of me, and I'm beginning to think, oh, what do I save? What do I keep with me? Sonic 2. Now, before you say that this is a common game and anyone can get it, not my copy. My copy's unique. My copy, I've shown this off on the channel before, but for those of you who haven't seen this before, there's no art on this. This was a pre-release version that I used to take with me to the Sega Road shows, and I would show off this to kids who are really keen on this game's release. And this is probably one of the few items that I kept from my days at Sega. This is coming with me. Number 9 on my list, Sega SC3000. This bad boy here got me started on my road to Sega fanboyism, and I used to actually make my own magazine, my fanzine, on this very console here, rubber keyboard and all. Actually, I had a hard keyboard one. I later turfed that one, unfortunately, but I since got this one, and I got myself a little small collection there. That's going to stay in the fire, unfortunately. I have to just take this, but yeah, my Sega SC3000 computer is one of the 10 items that I would be taking with me. I'm up to my last item, and I have here a Super Nintendo, but that's not coming with me, boys and girls. No, I wanted to take this and I wanted to keep it. It's still got my Brash's sticker on it from when I purchased it way back in the day, the Mattel edition. But this has got to stay because I can only pick 10 items. I can't not leave this one behind, and it's gonna really surprise some of you. My Sonic badge. This has to come with me. This is the very badge that I got from when I started at my days at Sega. This was handed to me. I did a video on it way back, and basically when I first started, it was my first full-time job, and they just sat me down and they said, we got to get some paperwork ready for you to sign up as a full-timer. Stay here, don't move. So I waited, and then while I was waiting, another guy came in and introduced himself, and he said, oh, by the way, welcome to the team. And he gave me this in a plastic bag. I treasure this so much, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. That is the 10th item to come with me if the Spacies Mothership is ever going to be under attack. So there you have it, boys and girls. That's my 10 items that I would be saving if I was ever to have to leave this place in a moment's notice. I know you can't take your games with you when you die and when you perish from this earth, but I want to hold on to as much as I can for as long as I can. And as you can see around me, there's quite an extensive lot of items here to want to hold on to. I'm not claiming to have the best collection in the world, but they are all there for a reason. They're something that I purchased because I really liked, and there's a lot of stuff that's still sitting around that I'm really would be killing myself if I had to leave it behind, including my extensive collection of Game & Watches that are downstairs. That's for another video. I can't believe I didn't pick any of those. There is just so many cool things. My Shenmue, my Mega CD collection, my 32X, yeah, maybe that can stay. But I want you to leave a comment down below if you I'm going to make it harder for you guys. If you had to pick only 3 items to save from your video game collection, please tell us what would they be. Write it down below. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, give me a like, and don't forget to follow the Ministry of Retro Gaming. There's some really cool channels in amongst that website, and have a look at my Patreon page down below. It's been helping me get a few things together, and I'll be buying soon for the very first time a webcam, thanks to the very generous people there at Patreon who have got on board and helped me out with my channel. Until next time, my name has been Brian, and I've been gaming since Spacies. Thanks guys.
Since Spacies.